Well, hello, I am Junior Spillman, and I am here with the Miss Legendary Loda Rags,
Hi,
looking just
Junior.
as
Always a
bright as
pleasure.
ever. Thank you, buddy. Love this rhinestone thing you got on. That's beautiful.
Thank you. We're just finishing up that concert.
Yeah, yeah. The concert was good, but you know what I thought was more fun than that?
What?
The ice cream social.
Oh, that's
Now
right.
you know that was more. It was more cozy. It seemed like everybody was just more free to be themselves in
Yeah,
that.
and everybody seemed to know everybody
And yeah,
else.
everybody loves yourself some good homemade ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? And you always you was really at the top of your game in that I saw with the way you performed. And I could really see the audience getting excited about that. So yeah, kudos.
I think I'm on my way back.
Yeah, I think you are. Well, I think you've been on your way back. Yeah, and you're just going stronger. But there is something one of our fans brought up to me. Yeah,
One of the fans?
yeah, one of the fans.
Oh,
They sent me an email of an
someone with a
incident.
long memory.
Yeah, of an incident that happened. I believe it was 48 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, what a year that was for you.
That was a bad year.
Now, this incident happened in the hills of Tennessee. Now, you was in the outhouse, buddy. That's when you was pretty poor. You was just
Yeah.
starting out. You still had an outhouse up on a
Yeah.
hill.
Didn't have much of anything going then.
Yeah, yeah, but you made it now. Well, anyway, there was a landslide. There had been a rain, and it started a landslide down the hill while you was in the outhouse.
I remember.
Yeah. Now, buddy, it washed you down that hill and right into the creek.
Yep, it was
And
terrible.
you hanging on to wood just as hard
Terrible
as you can hang on
slide.
to it. Yeah.
Slivers and everything.
Well, now it washed you down the creek.
Uh-huh.
That must have been terrifying. Washed you down the
It
creek a
was.
ways, and you holding on to that wood.
Yeah. And it
But
didn't smell so good neither.
Lordy, you were something else. Well, anyway, thank goodness that helicopter come and airlifted you out of there.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Now that.
Saved my behind.
Yeah. Now that helicopter pilot, he was just full of vinegar, and he started swinging you back and forth. Were you trying to hang on, buddy? And with that rope harness thing that they carry up, and him swinging
That's
you
what
back
they
and forth.
do.
I don't think that was very funny, and I don't think you did either. You probably have
No,
fair
it
heights like I
wasn't.
do.
It was pretty scary, actually.
Yeah, but that was something that you come through. There's been so many incidents, and we've only covered a few. But thank goodness you have your fans out there to bring these
Yeah,
things up.
I have my fans right out there.
Who like to keep your memory and your legacy intact.
Mm-hmm.
And I did have another now. From a man that he brought up this incident when you was again. This was early in your career. Well, now by this time you had a house. You had your house just right outside the woods there,
Yeah.
and now they had cut off
Those
your water.
those albums paid off real well.
Yeah, eventually. Now they had cut off your water to your home, and unfortunately, nature calls sometimes.
Oh yeah, I remember this one real well.
Yeah, well, now you had to go out in the woods and well take care of your business, we shall say.
Yeah.
And well, you know what happened.
Yeah,
You can
I
tell the
know,
rest
I
of it.
know.
Just go
I
ahead and
was-
tell the rest of the story.
I
for
was
us.
I was out there, folks, and I was trying to take care of my business, and along come this big old mama bear. And I got really scared quick, and I shimmied up the closest tree I could climb, and I got about to the third branch, and wouldn't you know it, that branch done broke, and I fell back down right on top of that mama bear's head. And I think I just scared the fire out of her because she just went running into the woods just as fast as she could.
And that had to be
And
absolutely.
just lit on out of there as fast as she could.
That had to be absolutely terrifying.
It was scary,
Yeah.
pretty scary.
Well, now you must have just landed just right on her to scare her off like that.
Yeah.
Because obviously she's probably trying to protect her youngins.
Could be.
And you just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna. They've sent me other emails. Bless their hearts, they really want you to be remembered, and you should be. You should be. You should have the respect that you deserve. And as your manager, promoter, producer, you know that I've always had your back. I've always had your best
Absolutely,
interests
you
at heart.
always had my back.
You know, and I don't think all the
Once in a
pictures,
while,
including the ones we
I
just
wonder.
talked about, should be on the internet. I don't think people should be looking things up like that. No, that
It's
just ain't
true.
right. That just ain't
Once
right,
in a
is it?
while, I've wondered about your promoting, but you've always done a real good job, Jim.
Well, I'm your biggest fan. That's why I am
That's
your
true.
your manager, producer, promoter.
Promoter.
Yeah, yeah, and I can't wait for the next big event. And you just, like I said, you just keep on keeping on. Oh, that is a pretty thing. Look at that. Put that up to the camera. That shimmy and that just shines. This is a pretty thing. But yeah, I have enjoyed this interview, and I look forward to our next get together, our next event. And you keep writing songs for us, cause them songs, I'm telling you, I can't keep up.
I got 3 in the works right now.
Well, buddy, you got to be
Yeah.
kidding me.
No, I got 3.
Well, Swan. Now you know what? You because your performances, I hate to admit this, but I can't keep up on the Kleenex. I mean, when you start singing, buddy, it just goes right through me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you talk about real life events, and you have been through real life things.
It's so sad.
In your lifetime, something most people wouldn't go through in 10 lifetimes. And I sure appreciate having you here, honey. And until we meet again, shall we say good night to the
Absolutely.
folks? Good night, everybody. This is the Miss Legendary Loda Rags, and I am Junior
And this
Spillman.
is Junior Spillman, the best promoter a woman ever had.
I appreciate that. And we'll see you next time. Y'all have a good night, and God bless.
Good night, folks.